Hey guys, alright, so I know that this is probably super out of nowhere, but Avery was like, oh my gosh, you should do like a screen recording or whatever of you like practicing drawing on your iPad. And I was like, oh my god, you're totally right. So that's what this is. I got my iPad for my birthday in June, so it's only been like 6 months that I've had it, and I haven't really practiced that much on it, so like this is definitely not a tutorial by any means, but yeah. So basically, I am just going to be drawing like a character from one of my books, and I have like a whole Pinterest like folder of like pictures that I think look or inspire or like help me like visualize my characters. And I have this one picture that I look at all the time to like visualize this one person. So I just kind of looked at it while I was drawing and definitely took some creative liberties with it. It's definitely not perfect by any means, but it's just like to practice and stuff. So yeah, hopefully it's interesting to watch. Anyway, I know I've never done anything quite like this before, so yeah, let me know if you like it or whatever. Yeah. I'm rambling. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I can tell you about the drawing per se or the process, because it's like basics for me, I guess. Like, I get the shapes that I think look all right, and when I'm happy with it, I start to do color, and you'll see just in a second. But yeah, so the thing that I really like about this picture, like the composition and stuff, is the fact that all you can see is like the eyes, right? Like that's like the main thing. They're like their face, their lower face is hidden with like a hood or a mask, whatever. I just kind of, it gives me the vibes of like magic, like mystical, like yeah, the character himself is like a healer, like, but in my mind, this was around the time, like, this picture takes place around the time that he kind of went dark side, you know? So, yeah, that's what it makes me think of. But, yeah, so I started color, and I just kind of, like, opened a new layer underneath the one that I just did so that I can, like, color and it won't, like, go over the black. So, yeah, pretty simple. Something else I like about the photo is that the lighting is like pretty dramatic, obviously, and I just think that the purplish reddish colors of like the shadows is really nice, so I was like excited to experiment with that. So yeah, I'm just trying to add dark tones where I see the shadows and like lighten it up, and then that was me just like putting like a wash of like a bluish tinge over it, so it looks like a little bit more, or like diluted. I don't really know. I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, you know, I have this like problem with not ever, in my opinion, I'm like scared of dark colors. I'm scared of like dark shades and like making something too dark. I don't know, it's just kind of always been that way ever since I can remember. Like in all my paintings, the shadows, and like I'm looking at it right now and like the shadows just aren't dark enough, and I feel like my fear of just going like too dark just like holds me back a little bit from like making it look extra realistic or extra like, you know, whatever. I need to work on that more and just like not being afraid of like using like extra shadows, but you know, for now it's fine, it's what it is. So yeah, I am adding like scratches on his face and stuff, like he's been through some shit, you know. So yeah, and yes, in the book he does have purple eyes. That's like his color, that's his thing. But you'll see towards the end I mess around with some like effects and like pens and stuff. Like, I don't really know how to describe it. I changed the eyes a little bit, but hopefully they're still kind of purple. Anyway, I digress. What am I talking about? Yeah. I'm sorry. This is probably like super hard to listen to, and I'm sure I'm gonna have a really fun time editing this. Editing this? Anyway, okay. Yeah, that was... I should stop talking. Yeah. So, yeah, beautiful. Just close up of the kind of half-ass line art. You know, this, like I said, a practice. We're just trying things out. I could have spent more time on this. Yeah, that was really creepy what just happened. I turned the line art like thing off. Anyway, yeah, what am I talking about? I was saying that this painting took me a total of like 56 minutes, which is pretty good. It's just a practice, so an hour, it's fine. I'm trying to like add like details for like the hair here so it looks a little bit better. And then basically the end of this is just me like messing around with like, oh, do I want the hair to like come like out of the blah blah blah, whatever that thing is, or do I want to add patterns or textures or colors? And yeah, I change it a bit, like, I don't know, just to like make it look kind of interesting, but I ended up not going with any of these like patterns because I feel like it like takes away from just like the starkness of like the black mask or whatever he's wearing. So yeah, I don't know, watching your art like like this, it's very odd because I just see mistakes. I just see like where it could have improved things. Like I was saying, the shadows could be a lot darker. I don't know why I was like, yeah, that's dark enough. Anyway, yeah, here's me messing with the eyes and trying to like make them look shiny, and I think they look really cool. Honestly, I think I stopped with this because the eyes finally started looking cool. So yeah, that is it. That's the finished painting. Please excuse me ranting, and let me know if you guys would like to see anything like this in the future. Happy New Year's, and Lexi is signing off.